In this video, I'm going to answer the question everybody is asking. Is it a good time to buy real estate, or should I wait for prices to drop further? There is no question that the market is shifting. Prices are down from peak prices in almost every market across the Lower Mainland, and buyers are becoming more and more hesitant. Buyers have legitimate questions. What if interest rates go up and real estate prices drop? If you are asking yourself these questions, then this is the most important video you need to watch, as I'm going to answer those questions with absolute clarity. Not only will I show you how to determine whether buying now or later will put you in a better financial position over the next 5 years or not, I will give you the calculator I use to run the numbers so you can see for yourself and make decisions with confidence. Hey everybody, what's going on? Mark Parsons here with eXp Realty, helping people just like you buy, sell, and invest in real estate across the Lower Mainland. So if I can help in any way, or you just want to talk real estate, do not hesitate to reach out. Honestly, we get dozens and dozens of people reaching out about buying or selling or investing in the area, and we absolutely love it. If you don't reach out, we can't help. So it's no secret the market is experiencing a correction right now. Historically, in the Greater Vancouver Area or the Lower Mainland, real estate price corrections run a cycle of about 18 months, give or take. For the sake of being extremely conservative, we are going to assume that prices will drop 20% across the board from peak prices and are back to current prices within 5 years. Again, the historical cycle is approximately 18 months, give or take, and a 20% price drop across the board is also very unlikely in most markets, but this is a baseline we will set. With those two assumptions, I will show you how to calculate the financial benefits of buying now or waiting for prices to drop further and buying later. Now, if you disagree with the assumption that real estate prices will come back, to be of equal or greater value within the next 5 years, then you can just skip this video, because without that assumption, the financial calculations are useless. We will analyze 10 different markets across the Lower Mainland, looking at how much prices are up since March 2020, how much prices are up year over year, and how much prices have dropped since peak prices. With that said, let's get into it and show you the numbers with rising interest rates and falling prices, and calculate what will be the best financial decision regarding your next real estate purchase. If you get any value from this video, give it a thumbs up to subscribe and hit that bell so you won't miss any future content. Now let me share my screen and let's get down to business. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, is it a good time to buy Vancouver real estate or buy real estate in the Lower Mainland right now? There's no question that the market has shifted. We are past peak prices. Almost every single market is down from peak prices, some more than others, but it's almost across the board. And what this always leads to is buyers become hesitant and start to time the market. And the number one thing that I see that causes both buyers and sellers to lose money in the market is try to time the market. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to go through a bunch of markets. I'm going to put more data on the screen than I'm actually going to go through, because otherwise it would take a very long time. So you'll see some numbers come up on the screen. But what we're looking at here on the right hand side is a calculator. Should I buy now or wait and buy later? What if interest rates go up and prices drop? This is the thought process going in across almost all buyers right now, but they're only looking at one part of the formula, and this is why timing the market is almost always a certain loss for the buyer unless you have clarity on these numbers. So if I'm going fast, guys, don't worry, because you can reach out. You can either comment or message me, and I can give you the workbook, the video tutorial, and the calculator of should I buy now or should I buy later, so you can do this for yourself, your personal situation, the area you're looking to buy, or the interest rates that are available for you. So what we're looking at over here on the right, it's just if I buy now or if I buy later. This is going to be with the assumption that prices are dropping 20% from peak prices across the board. Now, This will likely not happen in many markets across the Lower Mainland at all, but some have had some absurd surges that perhaps it could pull back 20%, but that will not be across the board in my personal opinion. But we're gonna do this with the assumption, if we assume that every market drops by 20% from peaks, is it to your financial advantage to buy today regardless of if there's still more price drops to come, or is it to your financial advantage to wait while interest rates go up and prices go down? So for interest rates at 3%, this is a couple days ago I double checked with my mortgage broker just before I did this. So right now prime is at 3.7 and you can get minus 0.4 up to minus 0.95. So that lands us at the lowest end of interest rates, between 2.75 and 3.3. So I'm just going to put it as 3% there. And on the high end down the road, we're going to say, what if they went up to 6%? Now there's a big gap between fixed mortgage and variable rate mortgage. So put in the numbers that are going to work for your scenario. And guys, 6%, it is not outside of the realm of possibility that we will be going above that, in over the course of the next year if Bank of Canada continues the course. So what we'll be doing is just looking at what's the difference between down payment. If prices go down, you're always going to have less down payment. What your mortgage payments would be like, interest paid over 5 years, mortgage pay down, and down here it shows your net positive or net negative positions. If I buy now instead of waiting, green is in your favor, red is not. Always in every scenario for anticipating prices to go down, the down payment is going to be less. So that is a negative for you. But then we look at all of these other numbers and see how they add up and where your net positive is considering that extra down payment. And then for fun, we can always put potential appreciation down here on the bottom. If 5 years from now your average of 1% per year, this would then show you your net position with appreciation over those 5 years. Because guys, real estate money is made not from timing the real estate market, but time in the real estate market. So let's get in the numbers, let's get in real scenarios here and see what it looks like. So right now we're looking at the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. The current price is $2,258,000. So we've put that number in here. That's up 17% over the year and up 45% since March 2020, the run that we've had. Now, what does it look like if we put this in? We're assuming a down payment of 20% on both. Whatever down payment number you get in there, it will calculate it for both. And again, guys, don't worry about how the calculator works right now, because you can message me or just comment below and ask for the package. You'll get the workbook, the video tutorial, and the calculator. But so if peak prices are going to drop by 20%, we always want to make sure we have to keep into account what has already dropped. So for instance, in Vancouver detached market, homes are down 2.25% off of peak right now. So let's say it's going to continue to drop to 20%, but right now it's already down 2.25%. Well, in this case scenario, and guys, I'm only going to go through this whole part once or twice, and then I'm just going to go right to the net position. So your down payment would be $80,000 less if you waited until prices dropped all the way till they got to 20% below peak. But if right now, if you buy, payment's going to be a little less than $1,000 a month, which is almost $60,000 over 5 years. Interest paid, this is a big thing, guys. When you have lower interest rates, just less money goes to interest and more to principal. So having it at a 3% as opposed to 6% over that 5 years, you're going to pay $168,000 less in interest and $111,000 more to your down payment. So even though you have an $80,000 that you're paying more here, well, with this $60,000 saved and this $111,000, your actually net position is almost $90,000 over the 5 years, and that is if prices remain the same. If prices, let's say, on average increase 1% a year by the time you're at the end of your 5 years, then your net position with appreciation over 5 years would be over 200,000. That would be the benefit that you would get from buying now instead of buying later in 5 years. And what if we said that, well, prices didn't drop 20%, they only dropped 15%? Well, you can see all of those numbers go up. Your down payment gap is less because prices didn't fall as much, and all of this goes up quite substantially. But let's keep it to 20. I just want to show you that you can play with it, but we want to go with the assumption that prices will drop 20%, which in many markets they will not, guys. I just want to show you how much of a clear no-brainer it is literally to be getting into the market now as opposed to waiting. And I don't want to just give you the realtor opinion where you're thinking it because I'm a realtor. I'm showing you the numbers. This will be your net financial position 5 years down the road. So next we are going to go to the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. And again, this is a general market, but it's spiked up substantially faster, as you can see. And with that comes sharper drops as well. So on this one, right now the current price of a detached home is 1,651, and I'm not going to put in all the numbers there. And now detached homes, although they are down they're down right now 14%. They're up 78% from March of 2020. So currently they are already down 14.41%. So this is what it would look like, guys. I'm not going to explain this all again, but you can play with the numbers. And let's say maybe in this market, because it's one of the complete drastic markets, that maybe it actually goes down more than 20%. Maybe it goes down 25%. Maybe there's another 10% left for it to drop. Your net position is still a no-brainer, guys. This is without any appreciation at all. And this here is if you get a little appreciation. But that is one of the more extreme markets. So let's get this back to 20%. And now we're going to go a little more here. Let's go to Vancouver. Vancouver area. This one we are going to look at townhomes. So townhomes is 1,478,000. And townhomes, I'm looking on my sheet over here. I'll put this on the screen. But Vancouver townhomes are currently down 6.04% from peak. So we got to account for what has already happened. And let's assume, this is assuming that it will go another 14% down. Well, yes, again, guys, no, there's no way around it. If the price is cheaper in the future, you're going to have less of a down payment. But as you can see, your net position over the 5 years is a clear win at 81,000. And if you only went up 1% per year over that 5 years, and then let's say if that went only down to total of 15% instead of 20%. I mean, you can see the numbers down there, guys. And again, I'm going to give you the calculator. I'm going to give you the workbook. I'm going to give you the video tutorial. All you have to do is message or comment. So I'm going to start to go through these quick, guys, because every example is a very similar scenario here. It's a win, and these are the numbers. This is not my opinion. This is how your mortgage pay down will work, and how the accumulation of having a smaller monthly payment will work, and how time in the market can work in your favor. Okay, so now we're going to go North Vancouver. Whoops. Let's see here. North Vancouver area. So there we are. We got North Vancouver. Detached homes for North Vancouver, they're up 45% since March 2020. They're only up 4.6% year to date. So, a lot of their gain was, over an extended period of time, and maybe even more of a surge the previous year. But currently they are down 9.82% from their peak. So prices in North Vancouver are down 9.82%. The price here current price is 2,260,123. That's average, right, guys? But again, it's going to be the same thing. Yes, less of down payment, but your less monthly payment, that adds up over time, and your net position is a winner. So let's keep going. And now I'm going to go quick. And again, guys, you can get a copy of this so you can do it yourself. Let's go to Burnaby. Burnaby area. For Burnaby, we'll do detached home again. In Burnaby, detached homes are up 43% since March 2020, up 16% year over year, as you can see here. But they're down 5.48%. So what's our average price in Burnaby? 2207,123. Currently, it is down off of the peak by 5.48%. And guys, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer every time. And will prices drop 20%? Not in all markets. Definitely not in all markets. In some, but you can see the numbers on the screen. I don't need to go through them. I mean, it's a big net positive. Your payment is going to be substantially less now, but every time you're going to pay more of a down payment now. That's just part of it. But this number here accounts for the negative 64,000. Okay, guys, this is not this number and then you minus that number. No, this number is already accounting for that. And then this one here adds appreciation onto it. So it's this plus any appreciation that is put in and adds up there. So let's keep going. That was Burnaby. That was Burnaby detached homes. Let's go Coquitlam townhomes. Coquitlam townhomes. Again, guys, we're looking at, this is the detached homes, townhomes, condos. So for Coquitlam townhomes, basically $1 million is what they are averaged right now. Again, these are all averages, guys. Reach out to me and we can get into the specifics of your area. But this is just how it goes. So Coquitlam townhomes right now are down 13.19% from peak prices. And I'm telling you guys, this is the most important video and calculator you could possibly have if you are wondering, should I be buying in this market or not? People are telling you no, but they don't even know how the numbers calculate out. And the only one that loses is a person who doesn't take the action. So Coquitlam townhomes are down currently 13.19%, and this is why everyone's afraid to buy them, because they're down. If you can take this information so that you can confidently make the decision, guys, you're also going to have more negotiating power. You're going to have more choice. You're going to find the property that you actually want, which was not the case when everybody was buying when the market was crazy. Again, prices are down 13.9%. Let's say that they continue on to 20. The net positions speak for themselves, guys. It's really, really clear. So let's keep going. A few more examples. We've got Maple Ridge detached homes we'll do next. Maple Ridge detached homes, and you see Maple Ridge is one of the ones like Surrey or the Fraser Valley that went up substantially, so it does have a bigger swing back as well. That's just naturally how it goes, guys. But Maple Ridge homes are up 79% from March 2020, up 12% year over year, so most of the run was during that, but they're down 13% right now. So currently for a Maple Ridge detached home, and this is average, guys, there's going to be some above and some below, but 148,000. And what are they down right now? I'm looking at my reference sheet here. Right now, Maple Ridge detached homes are down 12.98% from their peak, 12.98%. Guys, prices being down from peak is no reason to be afraid to buy. And this is why I make this, so you can have clarity. Again, guys, just comment or message me. You'll get the workbook. You'll get the video tutorial, so you know exactly how to do it, and you get access to the sheet. Time in the market is where you're going to make the money, not timing the market. That is how you lose money. So let's get this back to 20% there. That was for Maple Ridge detached homes. Now, what do we got next? Trying to go all over the place. So let's go Surrey townhomes. Surrey area, we'll go Surrey townhomes. You can see Surrey has taken a big drop as well. Surrey townhomes, we have at 874,000. How much have Surrey townhomes dropped from their peak? They've dropped 10.91%. 10.91%. Yeah, and look, guys, so yeah, you'll have to pay $15,000 more for your deposit to be sitting with this much extra in the bank, and in equity, in your equity position later. And if this ends up being something like that, we're talking annual appreciation of 2%, guys. This is peanuts compared to what this market can do, right? I'm being extremely conservative here. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't need to explain that every time. It speaks for itself. Okay, we're going to go Langley townhomes. So the point that I'm making here, guys, is that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which market. And guys, I am looking 5 years out, because if you're looking anything less than 5 years, the shorter span you're looking, the more you're in speculation and not in investing. Speculation is closer to gambling than it is to investing. So this one, we are doing Langley townhomes. So Langley townhomes are at 907,000. 907,000. Langley townhomes have already dipped 10.11% from peak prices. And there you go. It's a net position. But say, guys, what if prices only drop 15%? Look at that net position. Get in the market, be in the market, and let it do what it does. So we've just got a couple more here. We're going to do Abbotsford and Chilliwack, because I'm just trying to get different markets all across both sides of the river, east and west, just so people can really see here. Let's try Abbotsford. And to really make it clear that, so this one we're going Abbotsford detached homes, which is up 81% from March 2020, down 13.46% from peak. So we've got Abbotsford detached home here, 1402, 123. That's average price right now. How far is it down from peak already? It is down 13.46% from peak. And yeah, again, guys, it speaks for itself. I'm just going to do one more that is Chilliwack. But this is the most important conversation that real estate agents have to have with buyers right now, because it's our job to clarify things and actually show you the numbers, because otherwise there's no other way to look at it other than being quite emotional, because that's what the papers and the media want to do. They love a juicy real estate story, especially if you can combine that with fear. That's their favorite. But the question is there really fear to be had here? So now this one, we're going to look at Chilliwack detached. Holy, which are up 93% since March 2020. So like when the run started, they're up 13% year over year, and they're down 13% from peak. So let's just type this in, 1108, 123. Down from peak already is... Oh, we're in Chilliwack, so we're doing Chilliwack detached. Actually, Chilliwack detached is down I was reading the wrong number. They are up 93% from March 2020. They're up 28% year over year, which you can see on the screen right here. And they are currently down 5.62% from their peak. And again, guys, I mean, this is just really pounding it in your head. It doesn't matter where you're doing it. We'll even do let's go with the condo there. Well, we got the apartments at 401,000. Condos in Chilliwack are up 92% from March 2020, up 43% year to date, which you can see there. And they are down 2.67% right now. Down 2.67. I mean, what if, you can see your net positive position there. This is on a smaller dollar amount, so your net positions are going to be less. But what if this only goes down 10%? Anything. You guys can play with the scenarios. Nobody can predict the future, but your guesstimates can be calculated here. You can put in the interest rates that you are willing to agree to now, whether you're going in fixed or variable, and then where they could go. I mean, this number, I'm trying to be conservative. That number could go to 7, guys. That is not outside of the realm of the possibility. The point that I'm making here is the only benefit that you're going to get by waiting to purchase is going to be less of a down payment, but that will not supersede the net position over 5 years in terms of what you're going to save on your monthly payments and what you are going to gain in your mortgage pay down, and that is not even including time in market. Estimated annual appreciation, so year over year, if it's going up 1% over that time, because you're in the market, you're not waiting to get in the market, waiting for prices to drop, it's going to put extra money in your pocket. The bottom line is, if you're looking out into the future, you're going to get your money from being in the market. So that's it, guys. Again, message me and you can get the full workbook, the kit, whatever I'm going to call it. It comes with a workbook, the video tutorial, and the calculator, and you can run these calculations yourself. This will allow you to make decisions with confidence. So I hope this helped everybody. I haven't seen anything out there in the real estate industry just pulling back the curtains for buyers to show you what this looked like, and I hope this was really helpful. So bye for now. Okay, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. And according to my calculations, if you believe real estate prices will be back up to today's prices, or more within the next 5 years, which market history shows will be almost certain, then any time you wait to make your next purchase will only cost you financially and not benefit you. For the first time in almost 3 years, in most markets, buyers have a window of opportunity to find the right property and negotiate a favorable price and terms within reason of the market. For sellers, prices are still up substantially from where we were a couple years ago. Even if you sell today and we are off of peak prices, you are taking the lion's share of the profits that none of us could have ever anticipated would have happened so quickly over the last couple years. If you are planning to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, reach out and we can dive deep into the numbers in your specific area, the numbers that matter to you, and show you what you can expect. If you don't reach out, we can't help. I'm going to go ahead and leave my contact information in the description below, as well as a link to book a Zoom call at a time of your convenience if that's what you prefer. Send us an email, shoot us a text, give us a call, because if you're making a move, we have your back and we have you covered. We absolutely love doing it. It's what we're good at, and if you do not reach out, we can't help. So with all that being said, my name is Mark Parsons with eXp Realty. I'm from Greater Vancouver. If you have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below. I respond to 100% of the YouTube comments, and we will see you guys on the next video.